What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
What's the hardest part about living in Germany for you?
The hardest part for me personally is the language part, because I originally live in this place which is called Bad Godesberg, and then it's a population where it's the people there, they don't really speak English, but besides of that, it's
Where are you from?
I'm from Taiwan.
Oh,
it's a small,
wow, that's so cool, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want to do that. Do you think life in Germany is better?
Yeah.
Yeah? How comes?
It's nicer.
Yeah?
People are friendlier.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
More handsome, you know. Well, as you can see.
With your ginger.
Exactly, yeah. The only ginger person I've seen in 2 days. Where are you hiding your gingers, Germany? That's what I want to know.
Christina's probably watching this one. She's ginger.
Christine, hello.
Yeah.
Making new friends, because now we are already grown-up people, and so kind of the friends circles are already set up.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to know more German people apart from the people from work that you don't always want to hang out with. Yeah. And apart from that, I say the light. For me, it's tough to at 4:30 in November.
What is it about friends with adults? Like, is it harder being an adult than it is a kid? Because kids make friends
easily.
At a blink of an eye, bro. It's like, just Jimmy playing around with Lukey, and they're just cutting up together. Next thing you know, Lukey asking for Jimmy again. It's like,
I feel like I've voiced my opinion to you before. I feel like as we grow up and get older, it is harder to get friends, and I feel like it's because we're not around other people our age as much in comparison to how we were as children. Because as children, you're spending 8+ hours with other children. But as adults, yes, you're working a job, you know, or maybe hobbies or whatever you have going on, but it's not, we have to interact. You know, we're working a job.
it's like there's a line of connection that doesn't exist for a while when you're an adult,
and it's not playing.
And it's not playing, right? Because you got priorities. Your priorities are more in check. And then when you finally get back on that phone call and you're trying to do something again, it probably been like maybe a month that you heard from this person, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, let me check my schedule. And then I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Schedulers, you know what I'm saying?
And,
all that stuff just sort of gets in the way of your adulthood to where you don't really, you need to find time to be with a friend these days.
But I feel like I value my friendships now as an adult more than I did as a child.
That's
I've always been a good friend. Like, I'm very intentional on that. So I've always been a good friend, but I feel like it was so much easier then. Like, you could be friends with anybody. But now as an adult, it's more intentional.
Yeah.
You know. So.
We're living in a attention-based world. You know what I'm saying? Where people needs to feel validated. Some people needs to be seen. Some people need to be like, yo, I got to check out what I got on today. Like, you got to check me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they kind of generate people towards them. And then you have some other crowds where people just are very homebodies. Some people just don't want to be out. Some people don't want to go dine. Some people don't want to be around a crowd of people. Some people are really comfortable with just being to themselves. And A+ for all groups at the end of the day.
In winter to be completely dark and cold, and just to finish work, and then just dark. So during COVID time was tougher. Now it's getting better, especially thanks to the Glühwein.
Yes.
That it always helps. You know, probably you know.
Yeah. And what about you? What's the hardest thing about living in Germany?
I miss food. I miss French food.
The French spaghetti.
Yes, because here I'm happy with the beverage and not that much with the food.
Many people ask me, how do I spot a German? Well, two situations. The first one is the shoes. So these are British shoes.
Them toes.
So in Germany, they normally wear practical shoes, which look like they have these snow things. But anyone that's not from here normally either wears these ones, as you can see. Wow.
Show again.
Yeah. Oida. What do you think's the hardest part about living in Germany for you?
For me, is because I don't look German.
Right. Okay.
I do get this that people don't think that I'm German,
Right,
and I
okay.
have to explain most of the time. And people they tend to be arrogant here.
Right,
She's
yeah.
from Germany.
Not everyone, but a lot of people.
Yeah.
So that I think is one of the hard.
Oh, it would definitely be when you're checking out at the raver. You have to, in America, you have someone doing it for you. But in Germany, you gotta race through that thing. They scan that. It's like an Olympic sport, I swear. And if you don't bag your goods in time, then the 5 people in line,
Feel guilty.
they'll just sit there and look at you. And the guy who's doing the girl who's doing the scanning as well, once she's done, that's it. And then she just looks at you while you spend the next 10 minutes trying to put your stuff in. I would say that's the hardest thing about that it took getting used to in Germany.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I think a lot of our people, our American people, would feel the same way.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Either that or food, the eating. Like
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
will be like, yeah, I definitely miss the food back at home. That's the only difference. You don't catch the same food that you would in the grocery store, but the
Yeah.
bagging, oh man, like you said, it's how would you say that? A little spoiled.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
spoiled.
spoiled.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
are. So Germans don't have patience?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Okay. Now don't get on me, because I sure was gonna say
Why?
like
Because that's how it be. Like you throw one little shade that don't even them nobody like,
Yeah.
and then they want to jump on the whole thing like
Yeah.
as if.
We haven't had that problem with Germans though.
I'm just speaking
We
in
haven't.
reference. Some people do though,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, "Golly, bro!" Like, and y'all be pointing out stuff that we said in the videos. I'll be looking at the stuff and I'll be like, "You did not listen to the next 2 seconds,
Right.
Because we did not. That
We already corrected ourselves.
It don't line up. Like y'all missed the joke. You missed the joke.
Yeah.
Were you the slow one, I'm guessing?
Absolutely.
You've been told off.
I
as
use
a
the
Now,
slow one.
I mean, I've been here for over 2 years now, so now I got it. Got the heavy stuff first.
Yeah.
I'm over there, like so. I'm
You're
pretty
proper
good at
the
it.
German way.
Not
the Deutsche
quite.
Weg.
Almost.
Yeah.
90%.
Bad part about living in Germany, outside the weather, is also that people are a little bit more like following the rules. In Mexico,
Heard
it's
that.
a little bit more like, yeah, I mean, in Mexico, you can make a party until 1, 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
And maybe until 6 a.m. and nobody will call the police on you,
Right.
even if you're really loud. And here in Germany, after 10, like it's the police are already at your doorstep, like telling you to like make.
Quiet
They did that
hours.
at 10:01.
Quiet hours.
10:01. You gotta turn off the music at 9:59.
Right. Yeah. Everything shuts off. Not happening.
Well, we're used to quiet hours, living in communities, so
Yeah, you can say that.
that was a culture shock for us,
What was?
coming from where we used to live to now. You know, that was a culture shock.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go, okay, so where we're from, we can go outside. You hear people. Here at 10 o'clock, you go outside and you're like, dang, are we the only ones left on earth? For real, there's not a siren in sight.
Not a nothing.
Not sight, whatever. You can't
Nah,
hear
you get
anything.
it. Yeah. Nah, you
Yeah.
really can't, bro. It's like, it's chill.
Yes,
Mad
I
chill.
think that wouldn't be a culture
The
shock for
music
us.
is gone. It's quiet. It's not a
You
lot
don't hear
of
cars.
back and forth. The highway is sleep. Like everything's just where everybody at.
See, we have culture shocks in the U.S.
Yeah.
Just moving to Newport.
Get quieter.
I'm guessing you've got in trouble quite a few times.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, he has been there a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, we actually got sued this year.
Oh shit! What?
Kind of. I don't know if it's just a threat or it was
Yeah.
for real.
Oh shit!
But yeah, we threw like we live in a student residence with around 80 people, 80
Yeah.
students, and then we threw like a summer party, and unfortunately on a Sunday, and unfortunately, like one of our neighbors is a lawyer.
Oh!
And he kind of, I don't know if he really sued us or just threatened to sue us.
He said he was gonna sue us. yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Have you
man,
found out
problems,
yet?
problems.
He's done it.
I think it didn't happen because it has been like 6 months and we haven't heard
we have-
anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, just.
Do you think you'll never do another one?
The biggest part
They
is
brought
maybe the
Mexico to Germany.
They brought Mexico to Germany. We were looking at them beers and they'd be like, we got a Mexican beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see why.
Y'all, so that was an American lawyer who moved to Germany.
Ah, okay. 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 Quiet hours. Y'all
See,
serious,
I could pick
serious.
on our people.
But they serious about rules though.
Yeah.
You guys are real, like even crossing the street, like.
Oh yeah.
It's the way you got to do it a certain way.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, the German is a very difficult language, and I've been learning German for several years. But right now I can't even communicate with a typisch German.
Yeah, I mean your English is phenomenal. Like I can understand everything of your English. Do you know?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no.
Because I also learn English, of course.
It's really good.
It's about the money.
Do you think?
We're living crazy times right now. There's so much war, and it comes
deep.
closer and closer and closer. And then
About to
again,
get deep.
also our society really has the problem of rising prices, and everybody needs to work more for less. And living, especially living in flats, is extremely expensive. Especially here in Munich, it's super expensive to live here.
Yeah.
I'm studying interior design.
Oh, nice.
I started right now.
Yeah,
I'm a carpenter. I'm a master of carpentry already, and I started studying here. And with BAföG, I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah.
We really get money to. How do you say? We really get the money from the state if our parents can't afford to give us the privilege of knowledge.
Right. Yeah.
So Germany comes and says, we want you to be super well trained, that you have every possibility you want to have later on. So now I get 930 bucks, which is the most you can have, because I already have my apprenticeship and the master and worked for a few years, and now I get the money to study. They give me 930 bucks a month that I can study with.
Wow.
A part of it I have to pay back.
Oh.
But again, only a part of it. And I won't be like in deep debt after I come out of it. So what they do is they really push me to have a better life, you know?
That's interesting.
And that's amazing. That's like, I think, the most amazing thing about this country, that they really do something for their people.
Honestly,
okay, so they raise the prices, they make living a little expensive, but they also have programs in place where you can also benefit from all of this.
Yeah,
they're not just letting people hang. You know what I'm saying? They're not just leaving my dad to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, then you especially got like a big family.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, with all of the children, putting all the children through
groceries
school.
and
yeah, so I don't know if I even want to bring this up, because we're going through a tough thing now with our student loans, because school, let me say this. As a person who, I received scholarships, I received grants, and I also had to take out student loans, you can get through college without getting in debt if you qualify. But for people like in my situation, going through college and ending up with debt, like, okay, here's your degrees, but here's this bill 6 months later too. So
it's crazy. You get billed for going to school.
Yeah, but you can get through school with just scholarships and grants. But you can. It's possible, but
when I first moved to here, I'm a little bit skeptical because due to my Asian heritage background, people really like to go to either the UK or the States, and then I'm the first one to come to here.
Oh wow!
And then I meet a lot of open-minded people, and then I genuinely I made a lot of friends, and then also found my loved ones here. So it's really
that's cool.
And here's the thing, if you go around Germany, there's two things that Germans love to complain about. It's either the weather or the Deutsche Bahn. And I am Deutsche Bahn's biggest fan, actually, because if you ever go on a train in America, I wouldn't recommend it. So in that way, I would say 10 out of 10.
Also to work is for me really easier than in France because of the structure and because of all the organization. Like it's really not just a cliche that German guys are really organized. That's really true. And for me, it's like, oh, I feel secure, and I feel good, and that's why I'm here like for 7 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
And what I love the most about Germany is that we are getting so colorful. Every year we get more colorful. So there's so many people coming from, or came already in the past 60 years, I guess, from all parts of the world in this country to live here. And 6 years ago, when you went into the big cities of Germany, they were just German cities with the Germans living there.
Yeah.
And today, I guess we're not the Germans
Yeah. It's
as
more
we were.
international, isn't it?
Yeah. We're getting so international, and I love it, really.
Yeah, it's good.
This is like... Sometimes it's hard to say that you're German.
Right.
Well, you want to say that you lived here as your parents did, as your grandparents did, because everybody else living in Germany, for me at least, is also a German.
My name is...
Yeah, before he do that, Germany is definitely open-minded, man.
You're welcoming.
Very welcoming. I think that's a beautiful state to make, because even like in our comic section, when you guys be vibing with us, you guys are just open-minded people. Y'all really take in what we say, and y'all like analyze, and y'all have comments back, and we have great conversations, you know what I'm saying? And the topics that you guys be speaking about as well. So I love that they're versatile and they're growing like that. They're opening, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Homogenous societies scare me. Because I feel like I wouldn't be welcome there. You know?
That's another conversation.
It is, because
it's
you
like,
know, just
it's like
being us.
It's like walking into a pack of elephants. They never seen different. They don't know what to expect, so they're instantly on guard. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're in that group, and this is all they're ever going to be.
Right.
So anything else that comes in is going to intentionally come off as a threat.
Right. So, like, that's why I feel peaceful about our trip there, because
100%.
I haven't heard, you know, just listening. First of all, doing our own research outside of YouTube, people feel like the videos are our research. It's not.
Oh, come on,
but,
man. Wake up.
Hearing people's perspectives who may have the same experience as me helps me know how I'll be viewed, and that is what I'm saying. I don't like homogenous societies.
I love it when it's what you got.
No, go ahead, because I'm just, y'all know I be thinking about things, too many things at one time. So
I feel like we be saying our comments, and then we get in our head and just start talking out the other side of our head a little bit, and it would be just like, I'm not with it, you know what I mean? It's like just be flying to the side. But yeah, I forgot.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
I missed Connor. Nice to meet you.
Germany. You say he comment us. Is it Irenish? Ireland. Eland. Oh,
Eland.
See that? Yeah, Eland. So, Kaiser Kieran. Freut mich zu mit dir treffen.
Alright,
Awesome, man. That's a pleasure.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's not bad.
Alright.
I forgot what I was going to say.
It'll come back up. Okay, so I like that the guy said that he feel like people who are born and raised in Germany are not the only Germans. The people who are coming and live there is Germans as well. That shows acceptance. And that is good for 2023.
That is.
You know, because like here, us being African American, there are some people who say, no, you're just American. And there's some Africans who will say, y'all are African too, come home. You know, so it's like, let us be us. If we were to move wherever we are, let's say if we was to move to Canada, we'll be both, well, all three, right? Because taking the culture, the history, everything. And now I live in Canada, so I'm Canadian. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like, because
I like the acceptance part of it.
And I feel like that's how we are in the black community. Our arms are open. People come in and we
sometimes
be like,
that hurt us.
You know what I'm saying? And it does, but we just love it like that. Our hearts has always been open.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.